Let me show you how I get boho braids salon results from home. You guys are not going to believe this is crochet hair. You guys, I'm so excited for this video because we're going to be doing braids. I haven't done braids in a while. This time they're going to be crochet. We have 3 packs and this is from Amazon. I'm going to link everything down below so that you're able to purchase the hair yourself. I know you're tired of sitting in the chair for hours at a time, and I know you're tired of paying $500, $600, $700 for some braids. Come on now. So we're just going to do crochet braids today, and I'm going to teach you my foundation that I use whenever I do crochet braids so that I get more of a seamless look. So this is one side, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what I do. I created 5 rows up at the front. We're basically going to start off with 1 plait, and then we're going to make another plait right behind it. But the secret is we're going to insert the first plait we made into the second plait we're working on. So as you can see, I started my second braid, and like I said, I'm pulling that first braid into my second, and then I'm just going to continue to create that plait on the second braid, making sure that it is nice and tight to the scalp. I'm going to be working on my third braid. As I'm working on my third braid, like I said, you're going to take that first braid in front of it and you're going to create another plait. That is essentially what we're doing for the front. I parted my hair from front to back, separating the front from the back, and this is essentially what I'm doing. So now we're working on the other side. Like I said, we're going to have 5 rows up at the front on each side. So from the middle part, it's going to be 10 rows all together, but from the middle part on each side, it's going to be 5 rows. So working on our first row, and we're going to do 2 braids. Then at the row above it, you could do 2 braids, but I think I did 3. I can't remember. But we're just going to work on the second row and basically keep continuing that foundation that I told you guys you need to do. This is going to give the illusion that your hair is basically in individual boxes, but obviously it's not because it is crochet. Again, you're creating a plait, and you can also make your boxes as small or as wide as you'd like. This is just my preference. I feel like this is like a medium size. So above on my first row, I had 2 braids, 2 boxes, and then I basically did 3 boxes on the row above that. So this row I'm working with right here, this one is going to have 3 boxes, which is basically essentially 3 braids. Not hard to insert one of the pieces in. You just kind of act like one of the pieces is using it as like a third piece to continue to braid. That's all you're doing. Now for the back, we're going to start connecting the front to the back. We're going to create cornrows in the back as we would if we were doing like, you know, a braid down for a wig. So we're just going to insert those pieces up at the front and continue to braid. We're just sticking it in the middle in between and just continuing to braid as usual. We're going to do this a few times and we're going to keep on corn rolling our hair. Know what you're thinking. This is the hard part. Yes, this is the hard part. But when I tell you crocheting all the little braids in is the easy part, like it's going to be so fast. You're going to have boho braids in no time. So I'm working on my second braid. And like I said, I'm just inserting those pieces from the front to the back. And then I've just did the pattern in the back of, once I started my second cornrow, I'm going to take my first cornrow and put it into the second one. And then as I braid my third cornrow, I'm going to put the third into the fourth one. Just so on and so forth. I'm just putting it into each other as I continue to braid. I did do an anchor braid down below at the back just so that I didn't have any tension pulling on the nape of my neck. So I do have one cornrow going from one side to the other. I'm going to show you guys exactly what that looks like. This is my anchor braid from the first braid, just going all the way. But from my second braid, it went into my third braid. And then my third braid went into my fourth braid. So I basically kept picking up the braid, the last braid that I did, and putting it into the next braid that I'm working on. The only braid I didn't do that to was the first braid because I created that anchor that's on my nape. Now, once I got to the end, I had one braid left after I braided everything together, and I just crocheted that in. You can just honestly crochet this in, make sure that it's nice and tight, make sure that you pull it not too tight. You don't want to create too much tension, but you want to make sure that you are crocheting that in so that it's not sticking out when you finish doing this style. This is how the crochet braid looks. Now, this does have human hair attached to it. I think about 4 pieces on each one. Now, mind you, this is human hair. It is definitely quality. As you can see that the pieces, they're almost like a deep wave, very beautiful, very pretty, very soft. There was no smell at all when I got these, and they're very lightweight. I feel like sometimes crochet braids can be very bulky and thick, but these are perfect. And then they have human hair at the ends. Who doesn't want that? So this is me working on the back, putting my crochet needle through my braid, pulling the crochet braid through my braid, taking that crochet braid, the end of it, through the loop that is, the crochet circle, and then just pulling it and creating basically a knot on my braid. That is essentially the only thing you are doing. This is not the hard part. This is the super easy part, you guys. For the back, I just filled up the rest of the back wherever I saw fit or felt there was an empty space to make sure that there was crochet braids. We're going to move on to the front. So essentially what I did was put the crochet needle through that box that I created up at the front. Be sure to put that crochet loop through, go through the loop, and then take the end of that crochet hair so I can pull it through the hole and create basically a knot. I feel like when you're doing crochet braids, I feel like it is so much better to have like boho in it just to give more of an illusion, so people just are not all up in your head and see that obviously it's crocheted in. But you want to finesse and give that natural look. And how can we do that? I think with the boho, it really sets it off. And I love that the boho hair is quality. Also, the Amazon reviews on this hair is so good. Like I've gotten seen so many good reviews on this hair. So as soon as they reached out to me to try this, I was like, oh, I'm excited. So this hair is actually quality. I've only had one other crochet human hair braid company with boho hair. Like the quality is tea. Like I've kept that hair for a while. I've reused it about 3 times. So I definitely plan on doing the same with this hair. You guys definitely have to make sure that you maintain it by watering it and detangling any chance that you get. I definitely recommend that. And anytime I had crochet braids in and I want to keep them in for a long time, I actually did end up washing my hair. So you can definitely wash your hair with these in. Y'all, this is such a convenient style. Like, you don't really have to do too much. All you need is a couple hours and you'll be done. You don't have to sit in a salon chair for hours at a time. You can still get that full boho look without sitting for 8, 10 hours. This is what I love about crochet. It's just super convenient, especially for the girlies who don't know how to braid. If you don't know how to braid, this is perfect for you. You end up trying this hair, make sure that you tag me so I can see your pictures and videos of this hair in your head, because I need y'all to get the same results I got. I need to see exactly what y'all look like once y'all install your hair, because I know it's going to be tea. Like, this is just super convenient for my girls who don't know how to braid or want to just try boho braids but don't really want to commit to sitting down for hours or that much money. Like, go ahead and try crochet braids first. Like, this will probably be a really good idea for anybody who just wants to give it a try before they actually, do the individual ones and sit and, spend their money. Or if you just want to do crochet braids forever, baby, I support it 100%. I've been all down for crochet anything because it's convenient, it's fast. I just got to braid my hair underneath and keep it moving. Now, as y'all can see, we're moving towards the front. We're just going to crochet some last pieces on this side and then move on to our other side. I'm just making sure I'm putting a crochet braid in each box. Loving that this has human hair at the ends. Sometimes you get braids with, boho in between, but it's never at the ends. But these braids are very quality. Like, I am super proud of this Amazon vendor because it's hard to find quality when you're looking for boho braids. I feel like in between the spaces, I definitely had to add some more because I didn't want those spaces to just sit there. But like I said, I'm so glad that there's human hair boho attached to this so it can give it a better illusion. But I just filled those gaps in, even though there wasn't boxes there. I just still filled those gaps in and added more crochet braids into my hair. And y'all, this came with 120 pieces of hair, 3 packs. I was like, is this gonna be enough? But yes, it ended up being way more than enough. Like, my hair is super full, super like the boho is super full, which I really like. Like, this really gives. I sat in the chair for 10 hours. I have extra full boho braids. What? Just go ahead and save your coins. We already know rent is due, everything high. So if you just want to get your hair done and maybe you just want to go to your braider and just get the foundation done, I definitely recommend doing your foundation exactly how I did mine and then crocheting these braids in yourself. It's really not hard, you guys, really not hard. Just make sure when you're crocheting the hair in that you're pulling all those human hair pieces out of the loop so that it doesn't get tangled in it. And that is all. Like, this has to be one of the most convenient hairstyles when it comes to getting braids done in a matter of time. Like, I still have the full day to myself. I can still go outside. My whole day isn't taken up by sitting in a salon chair. My hair is done. It's full. It's pretty. It's gorgeous. And you can even add more boho if you wanted to, but honestly, it isn't needed. It doesn't need it. It's too full, too pretty. I personally really like wearing my hair to the side. I definitely plan on doing a half up, half down. You guys are going to be seeing me, so make sure that you follow me on all social platforms so that you can see all the pictures I'm going to be posting because I got to do a little photo shoot. I got to do a little photo shoot. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like so everybody else can find it. I'll see you guys in my next one. I love you so, so, so much. But yeah. Thank you for watching. Bye, faves.